Van Knight to the races. And he gets by the kicker. Van Knight is in.
Wes Bryant here with Joe Giglio of 99.9 The Fan in Raleigh, talking about the NC State Wolfpack. Joe, the Pack have a lot of expectations coming off that 8-4 season. What's the mood of this football team as we approach the first game?
There's a lot of confidence, Wes, and that's because they have 20 starters back, which is kind of incredible if you think about it. They feel really good about where they are, and they're slightly under the radar too. You got to remember, here in the Triangle, North Carolina is getting a lot of the attention, being in the top 10, and they've earned that. But I think NC State kind of likes being a little bit in the shadows there, if you will.
This could be Dave Doeren's best football team here in Raleigh. From what you've seen from this team so far, does it have that look? Does it have that feel?
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Both of those teams in 17-18 went 9-4 with some crucial losses in there that kind of kept them from really having special seasons. So, they did put 12 players in the NFL from those two teams, but they didn't quite get to where they wanted to go. I think this team actually has a chance to get to that 10-win plateau, which has only happened once in NC State's history.
A lot of people see this team as a potential dark horse in the Atlantic, if you will. What were maybe some ingredients that were missing from the team last year that you think will be there this season?
You got to think, after a full season with Tim Beck, their offensive coordinator, who did an incredible job last year, you got to think they got to... Some of that has to lead to some sort of improvement. Not that they had a bad year, but more so Leary just being out of the lineup. If they can keep Leary healthy, I think that would be the biggest plus for them this season.
Where do you think that Coach Doeren has this team at in his tenure? Where are we in the NC State football program?
This was always a season that were the two best recruiting classes that Dave Doeren has had entering years 3 and 4. And this was always a group that he felt like would have a chance, particularly against Clemson, who everyone kind of knew Trevor Lawrence would go pro after 3 years. Doesn't mean they don't have another guy there, as everyone knows. But this is, I think Dave has been building towards this in year 9. And like I said, I think he kind of likes where he's at in terms of confidence-wise and really just being slightly below the radar there.
My question to you is this football team ready for the spotlight that's going to come with all of those expectations? Are the Pack ready to shine in 2021?
Yeah, it's interesting. I actually had to look it up, Wes, because NC State hasn't beaten an SEC team on the road since 1977. So week 2, they play Mississippi State, and you might think to yourself, Mississippi State, they're not all that good. But with Mike Leach, A, man, you never know. And B, like I said, it's something they haven't done since 1977. So I believe if they can get over that hurdle early, that's week 2, I believe that's going to set them up for, that would give them that chance at that 10 or 11 win season. But they got to go and do it. And there's a difference between saying you're going to do it, and there's a difference between looking at a piece of paper with everybody's starters back and all this other stuff and being like, this will happen. Strange things happen during a football season. So I think that will be one of those games that's a real key for NC State's success this year.